All right. As always, I'm here first. I think I've come to terms that will almost always be the case. And now I will wait for Jem and our guest. Jem, Jesus Christ, what is that in the background?
What's up?
You got to turn whatever noise is in the background off.
What do you mean?
The
You can hear
noise in the
noises?
background. It's unreal how loud it is.
It's not that loud.
Yeah, it's loud.
Nah. Is it?
A plane just landed in your lawn.
Yeah.
It sounded like a plane landed on a submarine,
um.
and it's carrying all the lawnmowers in Iraq.
Iraq doesn't have any lawnmowers.
You got whatever that sound is. You got to make it stop.
It's called an automobile, and seeing I'm going 50 miles per hour, I'm not gonna stop it.
Are the windows down?
No. I
what,
think you overreact.
what is the car made out of? Fucking
The
tuna?
truck.
Oh my god, dude! It sounds like you're strapped to the top of a van. Like, dude, are you kidding? All right, now it sounds a little better now, but it sounded like you were strapped to the top of a train.
It's not, dude. I'm in the truck in real life. It's
Yeah,
not that loud, dude.
Jem, I swear, Jem, it was like the Polar Express.
Maybe there's something else. Oh, hold on a sec. No,
your your carburetor goes.
yeah, no. I'm thinking maybe there was like some kind of interference or something, but no. Maybe it's just picking up on the phone. Oh, Edindro actually is here.
I don't know. Is he actually here?
Well,
That'd be impressive if he is.
it says he's waiting.
Oh, because I called him.
Was that? What do you mean?
So he didn't accept the invite. So now I'm just calling him, aka it's calling. And if he joins, he'll join. If he doesn't, he'll just say joining.
Yeah, I hit him up like around, I want to say like 5ish, and he didn't answer on Twitter.
Wasn't this? Didn't he say yeah he'd be on?
Yeah, he was the one who initiated the whole thing. He's like, "Yo, I have a rare day off on Monday, November 8th." This was like a week and a
Jem,
half
are you
ago
at
when I told him.
Talladega?
Huh?
Are you at Talladega?
Nah.
This is like, remarkably like just makes me want to. My oh vey. I
I think
want
you
to put it.
overreacted.
I want
I
to put
think
it.
you
I want to cut your brakes.
I think you overreacted. I'm only gonna be on the road for like 8 minutes.
Oh, well, it's 8 minutes too long.
I know. If only Ed was here. But
Yeah, so you could fucking. If only you could put your car in park.
yeah, no, because I'm out.
How'd that Windows tablet do for you?
Oh, dude, I'll get into that one. So I'm not in a fucking wind turbine.
Oh my
That,
god.
that,
What this is the we this podcast is going nowhere. I think we
yeah,
can all. I think we're all on board with that.
I don't think it ever was. But here's the thing.
It had a chance.
It never. How dare you?
It had a chance.
How goddamn dare you? All right, give me 1 second. All right.
Yeah, no, take your time. It's not like this is. Yeah. Like I don't even know what to say. Like, just whatever.
All right. Give me a second.
If anyone wants to know what like a battered wife looks like, just listen to me. I got all my like papers here. Just fucking throw them in the air. There's staples everywhere. Fucking paperclip on the ground. One fell on my shoe. If to add to the people who will listen to this episode, thanks for coming on to the Nothings podcast. Make sure to send us if you're listening live right now. So make sure to send us a voice message, or you can hit us up at askthenothings@gmail.com. Da 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 da. You can find this episode, like all episodes, on your favorite podcast platform. Da 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 da. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Pandora. Da 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 da. And then our website, podpage.com/nothingspodcast. Da 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 da. Also YouTube. We're not on Twitch right now because Gem's homeless still. I the fucking still. This is like the longest homeless tenure I've ever seen from someone in my life. I usually like you're homeless for like a week. But yeah, besides that, if you're listening to the live show, send us voice messages. And I will wait for Gem to come on. And while we're waiting, let's see. Let's see what we have to talk about today. I don't know what the hell Gem was going to talk about. I'm just talking to myself right now.
Oh yeah, is it better now?
Yeah, because you're not driving anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well then what could you have possibly fixed?
I put in headphones, the ones that work, because this stereo only works with certain headphones.
Was your phone outside the window while you were talking to me?
No, the windows are up, dude. It's fall.
I swear to you, it sounded like you were strapped to the top like a Chevy Chase movie. You're going through a car wash.
Dude, it wasn't supposed to be like this. I have a hotel room, and I found out like last second I had to go drop something off. And I was like, I was racing the clock, man.
What a
and it
waste
just,
of a purchase.
I didn't make it in time. You know what I mean? I was just like, if I was driving fast, but I got like 6 more minutes of driving, and I'm good.
My girl's like trying to be extra quiet right now. She's putting in more of an effort than you are for this podcast.
Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Miss Pots and Pans over there. She's always making a soup every goddamn podcast.
She made tacos tonight. They were great.
Yeah, she makes a soup every time with a clink in the
tacos,
ladle. And
tacos are not. By the way,
one time she was doing an unboxing video in the background, with styrofoam and packing tape. How dare you?
There was, to be fair, she had leftover soup also prepared for today.
Hey, I'm not hating, dude. Soup's fucking amazing.
An unboxing video.
Yeah, remember that one time where she was like,
dude,
I was like popping those little peanuts.
I was on stereo the other day, and this dude is playing Xbox and eating chips. And I shit you not, it was the loudest bag of chips you'll ever hear.
My God.
While he's clicking these buttons as if it's like a typewriter from the original printing press. Like, dude, I've never heard someone click a PlayStation or Xbox controller louder in my life.
Why was he doing this?
Because he was high on stereo, so he's doing that while also being on stereo.
Of course, he's a stoner.
Yeah, dude, like you've seen the gremlins that are on this fucking application. They're demented. They're demons. I was arguing with one yesterday, dude. Dude, Twitter is fucking. I hate Twitter and I love Twitter because someone. I'm not gonna say this person got upset, and I'm not gonna say it's a lady because I don't know who it is. I think the profile is just a fake, but I would say someone disagreed with something I said, so they decided to seek out what we looked like. By screenshotting someone who's not our podcast.
Yeah, it was like the Nothing podcast without an S.
Yeah, while making fun of what they look like, and I'm over here, and I just played along, like, hey, don't make fun of Gem for being Chinese. That's not cool. My favorite part, it's like, lady, you're arguing with the host of the podcast on Twitter. Like, I'm literally giving you the blueprints. Our profile's right here. Why did you decide to go to Google? Yeah, why did you go to Google and look us up as if like everything's right next to you? What do you like? Stop opening the refrigerator, Loretta. The ketchup's right there.
Yeah, thank God we don't look like those fucking guys either. First off. Dude, I saw them. I was like, I'm not too bad. It could be worse.
When I saw that, I was kind of like on her side, I kind of went into myself, like, should I just make fun of them too?
I was like, thank God we're not those guys. Oh my God. Some rough, even the Asian, he was like a rough Asian,
dude. Dude, I never knew, like, it was as if, like, I'm trying to explain it. Like, he looked so Asian, but still he looked so American Asian, which is like, it's like, dude, how can you look that ethnic but still look out of your element if you actually go to China? Like, I didn't know how to fucking phrase it, man.
is crazy. But that's
That shit
hilarious.
was
Well,
funny.
what got her to like do that? What was? I didn't like look into. I just saw the picture,
Mm,
but
I think. Let me scroll back because I tweet it way more than I should based off the amount of people that don't react to my posts. Oh, this girl Jessica Curson like
oh
posted
yeah,
like
I know her. That
a one
comedian
minute.
girl.
Oh really? See, I didn't know her. I just saw this 1 minute clip, and like I saw what she looked like, and in my head I'm like, you know what? I bet this is gonna be a good clip, and it wasn't. So I
Nah,
just
nah. She's not.
so
She's not that good in my opinion.
I retweeted it. I said, meh, I tried. I really did. And then me and her just kept retweeting each other, but not in like a bad way. It was actually kind of a funny way. It actually made me like her more. And then like this person just jumped on and just
Oh.
berated the Nothing podcast.
Oh shit. Yeah, she's not she's not terrible on podcasts, but it's just one of those things where it's like if it was a dude, no one would have them on their podcast, but because she's a chick and like saying edgy jokes, they're like, yeah, she's I don't know.
There was a couple
Doesn't do
posts that
much
this
for me.
one girl made that was pretty funny, and I haven't seen her shit. Do you know this girl called Rosebud Baker?
Yeah.
How's she?
Yeah, dude, I've learned I'm like
Lost?
a nerd when it comes to comedy. No, like comedy, like I'm so nerdy when it comes to. I know
You're
way too much
collecting
about.
them like Pokemon cards.
Oh, dude, I don't think you can name someone who I wouldn't know at this point. I just listen to so many comedy podcasts. But no, I'm not a fan of her really either.
Damn.
I would almost
Well,
say that like
I still
Jessica
might give her a
Carson's
shot
funnier
though.
than her.
Ah, well,
Like
yeah. I only saw a minute clip. You know what I mean?
she's got some interesting shit though. Like her, don't beep at me, you fuck. Her
That was a truck too.
yeah, her grandfather like worked in the White House. So like she grew up really wealthy and like in the White House sometimes and got to meet like George Bush Sr. I think it was. So she comes from like a really wealthy, prominent family. But
Dude, I'm on Wisdom so many times, and people will go. There's multiple people who have asked about my avatar and go, so is that like an NFT? And I like for a second have to go, what the fuck's an NFT? And then I
I
have to
still
go,
don't know what
oh,
that means.
it's like a Pokemon card cryptocurrency.
Yeah, that's what people say that, but I don't know what that means. I'm like,
Oh, that's the level of knowledge I have on the situation.
yeah, people say, oh, it's like a crypto, but like it can be anything. I'm like, that means nothing to me. I don't understand it. I'm sure if someone explained it the right way, I'd get it. But like currently, I have no fucking clue what an NFT is.
So, is there anything you wanted to talk about today in particular?
Yeah, I got this NFT the other day. No, I don't know. I really didn't have nothing, dude. Nothing really is going on, in the world or
Besides
in my
being
life.
homeless.
So yeah, it's pretty nice, dude. I'm pulling up now, so you don't got to worry about no sounds.
Oh, that'd be nice. I remember I posted a thing on Twitter the other day. God, what was this? Like the fucking. Oh, this is the Nothing's Podcast Twitter catalog. And tell me if this makes sense. If it doesn't, I'll understand. You gotta tell me if it makes sense, though.
Okay.
All right, this was when. All right, hold on. I'll wait till your car battery's off too. Yep. Do.
Oh, jeez.
You always know
Mr.
someone
Pouty over
doesn't.
here. Dramatic over here.
You always
Dude,
know
you
someone
should...
doesn't have. Go ahead. Like
You need to
I
be
was like,
you need to be an actor, dude. You need to be a drama series.
like one of those soap operas. I'll be
Oh
like the
my
Spanish
god.
wife. You always know someone that has a poor car when like it takes an obnoxious amount of sounds for them to get out of the car. Like they're knocking down fucking French fry cartons out of the way. The seatbelt's hitting the back, the opening of the door. Like it's like, why is the seatbelt not locking back up?
Yeah. No, it's a.
You're not in a hotel. You're in a garage.
No. It's a
Speaking of
hallway, dude. It's echoey.
Yeah, seriously. What's with those fluorescent lights? What are you in the fucking
they're so
Bates
bright.
Motel?
They're so bright.
Dude, they're gonna think you're like a football player who's trying to get away from a double murder he committed. Jesus Christ! Like they
I
would
don't
be like,
even
"What the
really know
fuck's
what that
this?"
means, but it was still hilarious.
It's like, what the fuck is this guy? By the way, how cool? Like you got out of your car and instantly were in the hotel. Like how fucking close did you park to this fucking hotel?
Always, always. I always park in the closest entrance in whatever hotel I'm at.
In case there's a problem.
No, it's just cold, dude. Plus, you gotta like you bring shit back and forth. I don't know. Wait, what? Why? Where do you park in the fucking parking lot next door and walk the
I
whole way?
always
Like,
I always back in. I try to leave a space to my left and to my right. No one parks near me. But of course, everyone decides as soon as I park, oh, that's a good spot to park at, and they fucking just
oh,
put their car on top of mine.
you're one of those guys who backs in a car like you're a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
18-wheeler.
No, I
Oh
back
my
in so I
god.
can get out easily.
Yeah, but you could flip that logic around and you could pull in easily and then
No,
get
no,
out
no.
harder.
Here's where the
So
lot.
you're
See,
just delaying the.
the inevitable.
No,
No,
actually, the
no.
opposite.
You're getting rid of the inevitable.
So you're doing the hard part first, and then the easy part second.
Kind of, but you have to realize when you're backing out, you have a ton of fucking blind spots, and that's when there's
Oh, you
cars
don't
and people,
say.
and that's when
I
you're
know
there's.
nothing about backing out.
Oh my
I
god,
only drive a landscape truck and trailer, dude. I don't. I
that's not
never
my
back
fault.
up. So
I'm over
really,
here
there's
with a real.
blind spots. Tell me more about how you're
Well, there never
backing up in
are.
your
Then
Mazda
there's no.
Miata. You fucking.
There's.
You got
Oh my.
you got one of those like cameras on the
Why is there
dash.
fucking
They're
glitter on the
like,
couch? Was there a stripper on this couch? What the fuck? No, dude. All right, when you're, oh my god, how do I explain this
you
without
got
like
one of those
sounding?
sensors that beeps when you're about to hit a pylon,
No,
dude.
I have the camera and the sensor.
Yeah, of course you do. You got this
You
little
think?
car, dude. Oh,
Fuck you, dude. I'm not using. I love using that camera. Do you know how easy my life is because of that camera?
oh my god, it's so unnecessary. When do you need to back up in a fucking
I back up
car?
all the time. I back up into spots all the time, even when I don't have to.
I don't understand that.
Because, well, I'd like to explain it if you let me get the goddamn fucking thought out.
No, I know, but you're making everyone else's life annoying
No,
because
I'm
now
not.
you're.
I'm actually not.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
are. Because
No, I'm
you're in
not.
a parking lot and
I'm not.
you got to pull forward, then you got to
Oh,
fucking do a
I
little
do it
back, and
very
there's eight
fast.
cars waiting, and
All
there's
right,
people trying to
I'll wait
walk with
this
their
out.
bags.
I'll wait this out. I'll wait for the ladies
All
to
for a
stop talking.
fucking Toyota Corolla to back into his face. It's
Now
like,
it's a
dude, you're in a
Toyota
car. It's easy
Corolla.
to back up. No, like just back up when you're leaving. It's a fucking little car. You're not gonna. What are you
All
doing?
right. Anyways, when you back up into a spot, there are no cars going the opposite direction while backing in because it's a parking spot. There are rarely any people walking there. They're walking the side where the cars are going. When you're backing out of a spot, it's a fucking nightmare. Every time anyone decide, if I ever decided, all right, I'm leaving the store, it's time for me to back out. Coincidentally, that's when like two parades of cars are going to be coming left and right. There's going to be like that one old lady who doesn't know what the fuck to do when the car's backing out. And like
I
she's
hate
just
that
in,
lady. I
she's just
hate her.
in the way. She's in the way, and then another car across the parking lot's also backing out, and no one knows whose car takes precedence. No. I'd
Yeah, but
rather
you're
just
in a
pull the
tiny
fuck
little
out.
car. You're not in anyone's way.
Who said
That's
I
the whole
was in a
point.
tiny car? I never said I
You're
had a
in a
tiny car.
car. All
Okay, I'm
cars
in.
are tiny.
Okay, well, yet again, though, backing in is way better than backing out. I
No,
think we
it's
can all
not.
stay.
It's
There's
the
less
same.
stuff. It's like level 1 of Frogger versus level
It's the
10. It's a
same.
different. It's a different game.
It's exactly the same. It's
How's
just
it the
opposite.
same? How? I
Because
just explained
it's
how
just
it's
as
not.
annoying. Yeah,
No,
you said
it's
you're not
not
in
though.
anyone's
There's
way backing in a spot, but you are. You are. If you're in a busy parking lot, they're waiting for you to back in because you can't just like
dude,
back in 3 seconds.
dude.
You
It's
got to do
wait,
like a
but yet,
3 point
but
turn.
it's easier to back in because you're driving away from the vehicles. When you're backing out, you're driving towards the vehicles.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is people don't know you're backing in sometimes.
That's
You
their
could be
fucking
going
fault.
from
Don't tailgate
no, no,
me.
no,
Fuck
no. But
them.
here's the thing: when you're backing out of a space, everyone in the world knows because those little brake lights come on, and
You
people
think
go,
they actually
"Okay,
give a
this."
fuck? They
Yes,
they
yes,
fucking
because
no,
I
they
do.
don't.
You
Yeah,
can tell
you
when
give
someone's
a
going to back
fuck.
up. 'Cause No. You can tell when someone's gonna back out of a space because those little white brake lights come on the
Yeah.
the
Oh wow, Jem.
universal sign
Thanks.
that says
Wow.
this
Oh
person's
my God.
about to
Really?
reverse, but they're
Oh
holding the.
wow.
Yeah. So everyone knows and they stop.
Oh
But
yeah.
if you're
Really? I
backing
didn't
into
know
a
those lights
space,
existed. I might just start pulling into
yeah.
spots from now on.
But guess what? Those lights mean nothing when you're pulling into the spot back. You know. People don't
Yes, they
know if you're
do.
going left, you're going right, you're going up, you're down. All of a sudden, you're doing
Good. So
3-point
get the
turns.
fuck out of
Grandma's
my way.
swerving.
360 degrees. Good. I don't want anyone near me. I don't. I let this radius be known, and my fucking diameter show precedence. I don't want you near me. I used that word incorrectly twice already.
It's so much easier just to pull into space forward.
Yeah, but it's so much easier to pull out of the space.
Yeah, no, fair enough. But to back it, it's just, I guess it's just preference, really.
Yeah, some people like to suck
I just,
cock.
I've
People
never,
who pull into a spot.
no.
And then...
If you had a truck or a van, I would understand. I'd be like, all right, dude, I get it. But you're in a car, man. You got a camera.
I love that camera. And then, dude, it's the type of camera that has the lines and like they're red if you're getting real close and they're yellow.
Oh, of course.
Dude, it's the most training wheel shit I've ever
Oh,
done. I
yeah.
love it.
The car shuts off if you're about to hit something. Like,
dude, I'm literally yelling at my past self. Like, why, when you were a kid, why didn't you just ride a bike with training wheels? You would have never fell off your fucking bike. This is a miracle. I love it.
that is
I
true.
fucking love it. All
All
right.
right, what were you saying before we started arguing about
this
parking?
about this Twitter post? I made it with like my eyes completely closed wide shut. I was on like the biggest soapbox ever. But like, tell me if this makes sense or not. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. If you don't like vulgar comedy, don't listen. If you don't like feminist Hollywood, don't watch. It's unreal how simple that is. All right, tell me if that makes sense. That makes sense?
Yeah, I agree.
All right. I just want to make sure.
That is sunglasses on inside, but
no,
it's
that's
true.
you. Sunglasses on a cloudy day.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Yeah. I'm
I also
fuming
said
at Ed.
owning a small business is like owning a house that sells lemonade.
A house that sells lemonade. I don't
I
get
don't
that
know
one.
that. All right, all right. I got one more, and this one's my favorite. This one I think we can all agree on. I think anyone would agree on this. Are you right? It amazes me that in the year 2021, almost 20 motherfucking 22, I love saying that people record themselves donating to homeless people.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I can't believe people are still doing that. How has that should be universally known as, yeah, are you a fucking ass? Like, are you a douchebag? Like, why are you filming? Like, everyone should know this by now.
Yeah. It's like, all right, that guy's a sociopath. He's doing this for views. I mean, at least he's still donating, but it's cringy.
No,
I thought people
he's
thought
not.
that though.
He's not showing you the part where he takes the money back off air.
Oh yeah, he beats him up and robs him again. He's like, bitch.
I knew you were that
I-
Asian guy in the podcast.
Oh, dude, you're definitely a fat mopey fucking
No,
guy who
you're the
backs
Asian
into
guy.
spaces. No, I know, but you're the fat white dude
Oh yeah,
who
that's
backs
right.
into spaces.
Are you in the bathroom? Like, where did you go?
No, not a bathroom.
Where are you?
Sitting on a bed.
That's depressing.
It's comfortable.
You have the life of a guy who was married for 8 years, and then his
I'm
wife
a MGTOW, dude.
his wife divorced him and took the kids in the house. Like, you somehow have that life, and you never went through those 8 years. It's like, dude, it's like you passed the bar exam without ever going to college to become a lawyer. But in the most depressing, like, your life is the most depressing remake of Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, but how do you think I'm so positive? It's like, imagine all that, but I don't have a kid.
I don't think you are. Like, I'm afraid
I
every
am.
time we're off air, it's like, all right, well, that was a good episode, and then that's it. You just write "Gem was here." You just carve it into the ceiling at the Motel 6. While you kick the lamp off the fucking bureau, and you call it quits. And all you hear in the background of you hanging there is that fluorescent lighting, just.
Nah, dude, I'm
oddly in good spirits despite my situation because I know
That's
it's not
the,
permanent and I'm not
that's
like down and out financially. So
that's what the guy says before he shoots up the office.
nah, dude, I would never.
Uh,
No,
I wish I guess
I'm
I
sure it'd be a funnier bit if I actually was like depressed, but I don't know, dude. Shit's going good aside from this one little hiccup.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy. I think that's all that matters. You know, as long as you have good family and friends and you're happy and you keep. Also, dude. I used to be depressed back in the day, but ever since I started taking vitamin D, dude, that shit fucking really helps.
You find out it's like horse tranquilizers or whatever you've been taking.
Yeah, like ivermectin
All right,
or
let's think
horse
of a
dewormer.
topic and then let's try to bring random people in here to talk about the topic.
Oh yeah, we can. That's right. We can cycle through people. I forgot about that.
All
Let's
right, think of a
definitely
topic
do
while
that.
I find yeah, let's think of
Oh well,
some.
the Chromebooks, dude. So the Chromebooks.
Oh yeah, tell me about the Chromebook.
Okay, so dude, back in the day, like even like 4-ish years ago, you could go get a cheap laptop, and it was they were oh god. Um,
Well,
oh,
I told you we were gonna bring someone in.
I didn't think it'd be that quick, but what's up, Dave?
Well, yeah, Dave's here.
What's up? What's up?
All right,
Do
Jem,
you
tell
do,
us about the Chromebook.
do you know what a Chromebook is, Dave?
What the Quran book?
Oh
I
All
just
right. So
we're gonna move.
yeah,
We're gonna move.
get
Every
him the
if you're not good at the first pitch, like you're
thing.
going to listeners. All right, keep going
Yeah.
about the Chromebook.
So yeah, back a few years ago, you well don't search again. Don't search. Let me just get this because this is an
Well,
actual
actually, this is a
topic.
really. By the way, I just realized this is an amazing way to get listeners because once you kick someone out of the show, they have to go to the listeners. But so,
Yeah, but
it's like
they're not gonna stay. You kick them out, they're gonna be like, fuck that guy.
shit, this guy somehow like got admin, so now he can't leave the show.
Welcome to the
I thought this,
Sperm Show.
I thought this was a girl.
We fucked
I'm
up
your
so bad.
admin, Howard Sperm.
Yo, dude, how did you do that? By the way,
Magic.
that's fucking crazy. All right,
Yep.
Jem, tell us about the Chromebook.
All right,
All right,
so
see.
you know what a Chromebook is, Howard?
I don't know how the fuck he pulled that
All
one
right,
off.
can
Yeah.
you don't bring anyone in. Let me get this out.
All right, I promise.
And
I
then
won't
we'll bring people. Oh, all right.
All right. I'm sorry. All right, that was the last one.
It's stupid anyway. It's not. That's the thing. It's like it's not. Now I've put up enough of a fuss where it's not even worth it.
Oh, you talking about me taking my ball and going home?
No, but it's like because then it makes me be like, dude, let me get this out, let me get this out. But it's really a non-fucking story, so it's like,
Dude,
it's
but I
hyped
still
up
want to
now.
hear. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah,
All right, I'm not gonna bring anyone else in. Tell me about the Chromebook.
I know this bit.
I,
The second I start talking, that little thing's gonna fucking.
oh my God! Stop being a prissy little queen. Just tell me about the
I'm not.
Chromebook.
I just know you. I know you. You think you're fooling me, dude? I know you, dude. Shut up.
All right, all right. Like this will be our last episode if I bring anyone else in before this Chromebook story's over. All right, so just tell me about the
It's
Chromebook.
not even a story. See, it's hyped up now.
All right, well, just say your 30 seconds
Did
about
you
the
know what
goddamn Chromebook.
Did you know
God,
what a
what's with you and
Chromebook was?
stage fright? I know it's yes, I know
It's not
it's a
stage
shitty
fright.
version. It's a shitty version of an iPad.
It kind of is what it is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me?
Because you sounded so confident that it would work.
Yeah, but I didn't know, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's 4 years ago. I had a netbook. It was like a $200 laptop. It was called a netbook, but it ran on Windows.
You have
And
to
yes,
realize a
it was
Chromebook is a tablet with a keyboard. That's all it is.
no, I know that now, but I didn't know that Google like took over the netbook game and like now like once again they monopolized an industry and ruined it. So it runs on Chrome operating system, dude. So I thought a Chromebook. I was shopping for them. I thought a Chromebook meant it was a Chrome laptop.
Oh Oh my
Like I thought
god!
I didn't know it was
Like-
Google
like-
Chrome.
Like fucking SpongeBob, like SB129 or whatever the name of that
Yes,
episode
yes.
was. Where
I
you're a
because the one
fucking
no, because
retard.
the
What do you
laptop I
mean,
was
no?
looking at, no, the laptop I was looking at was like silver. So I was like, oh, it's like a Chromebook. So I was like, that must be a netbook,
Not the
but
same
it's
thing, but okay.
colored Chrome. You know,
Yeah.
and I thought there was probably black books and stuff. So I buy this thing. I get home. I get home,
So,
dude.
that means the device that its name technically was book. You do realize that, right? I bought a book. Which one? Oh, the Chromebook.
No, because it's also like something else too. It's like a HP or something. You know?
It's called a doesn't work for podcast something.
Yeah, but I didn't know. Dude. So here's the thing: it's a Samsung, and then I take it out of the package when I get home, and I see the Google Chrome logo. I'm like, what's?
Oh, you're furious.
Yeah, well, no, I still didn't know. So I boot it up. I go to download OBS, and it's like
Not in a million years.
Yeah.
Not in a million years.
it just
I'm surprised a character didn't come on the thing to start laughing.
Oh, dude, I'm all happy. I click the download for Windows, and then a thing pops up, and it's just like, no, you can't do that.
The second you tried downloading it, a pop-up should have came like, "Are you sure you don't want to watch the tutorial?
Yeah.
You might want to check out this tutorial, man."
So then I'm like, fuck. So I tried the other one, and I tried Linux, like the little penguin, and then I'm like,
"Oh my god! In a million years, he tried Linux on a fucking Chromebook, dude. You're good with computers. You're way better than me. How do I know this shit?"
I just didn't know, dude. I've had like a good PC for a while.
You're so like more into computers than me. Like this is like, it's like someone who's great at being an NBA player, and then it's like, all right, now like go play t-ball. It's like, well, what the fuck? What do you mean t-ball? Does someone throw it to you? It's like, no, the ball's right there. You just hit it.
Yeah, but that's like if T-ball didn't exist when he was, you know what I mean? Like this is like I'm playing NFL, and then like you're like, oh, you don't know this high school football player? It's like, no, dude, why would I fucking know? I have a computer. I don't need a cheap laptop, but now I do.
It's like getting Rock Band or Guitar Hero, and then you go up to Eddie Van Halen. It's like, yeah, you think you're a good player? Well, watch this. It's like, what?
It's like click, 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 click. It's like,
That's actually the perfect analogy.
Yeah, shit. So I was unaware that Google fucking took over the netbook industry and made it on their own operating system.
You should have got a Microsoft Surface.
What's that?
It's the same shit, bro. It's just Microsoft's version.
Is it on Windows at least?
It's so whatever Microsoft runs.
Yeah, that's Windows. Oh, see, if I had gotten that, I could actually download OBS, Discord.
Probably, but no, dude, I don't get a micro. It's a tablet. It's the same thing. It's a tablet with a keyboard.
Yeah, but at least it can run OBS. I don't give a fuck what it is.
I don't know. If
I literally.
OBS.
It has to. If it's on Windows.
I don't know about all that.
It has to. The only reason I can't do it on this is because I literally can't download it.
Can't you? I don't even know. Are you gonna return it?
Nah, because I have been using it just to watch Netflix and stuff.
I was gonna say just to watch porn.
That too, yeah. Porn, Netflix.
Oh, because that thing has like its own stand. You probably.
Yeah, it's a laptop.
Knowing you probably put it on the side and you're like jerking off on an angle. You put it on the corner table.
The other. I have done that, but the other night I was literally holding it. It was on my shoulder and I was holding it with my arm.
Dude, isn't that like such a low point? Dude, you're at a Motel 6 holding a fucking Chromebook with one hand and jerking off with the other. I don't care how positive you are. If anyone asks, how's that glass doing? It's, like, it's half fucking empty. It's half fucking empty. And it's going to be fully empty soon.
Because I was coming from like a deck outside in cold weather with a little phone. So this is like I'm living the life right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I got a shower, a toilet.
You're like a Greek empire. You're like Caesar right now with like 20 women who are at your whatever the fucking word is, disposal.
I walk in, there's like a mini fridge and a microwave. I'm like, dude, this is living, man.
Oh my god, dude! Why
I can cook stuff.
did you find that out before or after you were putting the spray on hair?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It's not sweet.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna.
Oh, this
stay here
other
much
girl
longer.
got upset with me. Oh no, I shouldn't. I'm sorry. I always say that. Like I always say someone got upset with me on Twitter. She disagreed with me. How about that?
Yeah, she's probably upset. Why though?
Because I get like a lot of probably because I've replied to them, and also I mainly like comedy and sports. So coincidentally, I'll get a lot of Barstool stuff recommended to me on Twitter because that's technically comedy and sports, even though you don't really have to be funny to work for Barstool or know anything about sports to also work at Barstool. They'll just take anyone at this point because their fucking demographic of audience is like the least common denominator. It's just the dumbest fucking Midwestern hick people of all time in America. But I don't know. I don't even like her post was something, and I said, "Don't worry, Alyssa. Working for Barstool requires no real skills anyway, so don't sweat it." She made a post, and I'm just like, "What?" Like she goes,
What'd she say?
I think it was a post or a reply. She's like, I mean, I just gave your page a scroll, and you use homophobic slurs, offensive language, and claim to know nothing about the world around you. Which in my mind, I'm like, how's that third thing even a thing? I'm pretty sure my college degree, the business I founded at the age of 25, and current job I pitched required some skill. And I'm just over here like,
Oh yeah, going
you
to
work
college.
for
That's a real high bar there. You paid an organization hundreds of thousands of dollars to teach you basic fucking math. Oh, I hate people who brag or not brag, but just use that as like I went to college. Like, all right, dude.
Oh, like use that as like a check, like
Yeah,
kidney
as
kind of
like
thing.
the only people who, like no, she must have been the first in her family to go to college. You know, I feel like that's the only type of people that would say that like that. They're like, I went to college. It's like, you know, our mom and dad were like, 8 generations, we never could afford it. Go be the family. We're so proud of you. Then meanwhile, she works at Barstool Sports like a fucking zhuzh. Dude, what I thought Barstool Sports was more like don't they do a lot with like comedians?
Yeah, they just
Particularly comedians that are like pretty edgy. So it surprises me that someone who works at Barstool would be like, "You're using homophobic
that's
slurs."
what
Aren't they
I
like
do.
not really woke?
I got it in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this supposed to be fucking Barstool Sports? Like,
Yeah, when you said that, I
when
was like, I didn't. They've never been like woke like that.
yeah,
I've never
when I heard that, I was like, what the fuck? Where the fuck is bitch? This
like
ain't
they're not
ESPN.
funny, but they're also
Yeah,
not like gay.
yeah. They're Barstool Sports is very straight and unfunny.
They're just lame. They're just lame and boring, but they're not like you can't say that.
You know what their kind of comedy is? You know, like when like rich white fraternity dudes try to be funny, and it's like you guys just don't have a sense of what humor and reality is. Like your dad owns a boat. Like you're not like
Yeah.
no matter what you do, you're not like I'm sorry, it's just not going to work out when it comes to making a joke. It's just not going to work.
Yeah, they're like their dad's idea of like a joke was like putting a bow tie on the yacht.
Oh, like reference humor.
That bombed.
I saved it, but oh my god, we just got like a twofer.
Whoa, what the hell?
I don't know. And it brings on admins too, which is pretty crazy. What's up, guys? You're on the podcast. How's it going?
I'm doing
We got
great. You know, I've been here all day.
we got a cholo and a fucking dark elf.
Yeah, Dark
I'm a
Elf.
dark.
How you doing, Pokey Life? What is
You know, this
what,
Captain Dark Elf spells. You know,
I like that he has
money
favorite
both
spells.
colors from us. He's got green and yellow.
Yo, favorite Pokemon.
Let's go, man. Favorite
What's your favorite
Pokemon?
Pokemon?
Mawile.
That's such a
Why
random
does it
choice.
say in your bio I hate rich people. So if you're rich, but by the way, it's supposed to be you are, don't talk to me. Why do you hate rich people, Pokey Life?
Oh, do a guy story for you, bro.
Oh,
So
I
did
want
this
to
bitch?
hear it.
There's this bitch named Aisha, right on here. She wears like a yellow vest and a headband. Okay, I don't like her. She like I think she's Indian or some shit, and she like legit like I told her what about she like thinks that everybody earns the money they have, and everybody who doesn't earn the money is lazy. And she basically told me that poor people who are starving and homeless on the street are it's their own fault that they're there. Not no circumstances have anything to do with it. Basically African children who are starving to death. It's their fault because
Yeah, it's because they're not getting a job. They're not putting on suits.
yeah,
Well, to be fair,
I hate people that are like that, dude.
To be fair, I mean,
yeah.
like if they
You
book a
can
flight to
understand why
America,
I'm
they'd be all right.
It was yesterday, and I was so pissed, so I put that on there.
Now, do you agree, or do you think that you're a little jealous of Aisha and her wealth?
No, I don't give a two shits about how wealthy she is. I met wealthy people before, but I fuck with her, man. Well,
You
I
fuck with her
care.
or fuck her?
I don't fuck with that kind of attitude. It's
Gotcha.
egotistical. It's not real. She's not a real person. She is a person who's been, just pampered her whole life and doesn't really know the world
How do you know that?
because I've talked to her.
Why do you keep talking to this lady you don't want to talk to?
Yeah, I talked to you too. I don't know you fucking anything about
I
you.
talked to her. I gave her 3 chances, and every time
This is
she
Pokey
disappointed
Life's
me.
moral compass. Like this is all like his morality. It's like you got 3 chances with me. 3
You got
strikes
3
and you out,
chances,
kid.
Well, he's
three
just like a fucking
chances,
genie.
3 conversations, and that was it. It was over. No
3
more.
wishes.
Now,
3
if she
wishes.
decide. Now, by the way, let me break this to you, Pokey Life. There's no such thing as someone with a lot of money on stereo. No one on this fucking applicant. Trust me on that. No one
Listen,
like
I'm
a
broke
lot.
as fuck.
A
Everyone
lot of
else is
money on
rich.
a lot of money on stereo is that guy who's got like the nice Mercedes with the 24-inch rims, like, and in the same apartment complex as you. That's what being rich on stereo
Her
means.
parents have fucking Rolls Royces and shit, and she was bragging about it.
So
He
like
could
they
just
have
be
Rolls
trolling,
Royce
though.
and they live in apartment 8-1 or something, or fucking like
Nah,
47B.
she could be
I
just
don't
trolling.
know. Maybe she's trolling, but here's the
She
thing:
could be fucking eating a sleeve of Ritz crackers on his.
someone who tells me that
She could
that
be at a
homeless
Motel 6
people.
with a Chromebook.
Yeah,
I
she could
hope
be jerking off with a Chromebook, being like, my parents have a yacht. It's like,
She could
dude,
be flicking her
it's the
bean
internet.
with a Microsoft Surface.
Most people that
Yeah,
like
I
brag
don't
about being
know.
rich on the internet aren't fucking rich.
No one on stereo's rich. That should be your first clue.
Well, that's not true.
It's a guarantee.
Nah.
It's a guarantee.
I'm sure there's some bored rich people who have been on this app before.
No one in the
That's
1%
ludicrous.
is on stereo.
Well, who's saying 1%? We're saying rich.
No, if you're not in the 1%, you're not.
I wasn't
rich.
saying billionaires. I was saying just rich people.
You don't have to be a billionaire to be in the 1%.
Yeah, it's like 500,000 and up or something.
Yeah, it's around roughly. Last time I checked, it was 560 something thousand annual.
I'm sure there's
Yeah.
people who make 6 figures that have been on this app.
Yeah, no, there's a big difference from 6 figures and 560,000.
Well, yeah, but someone who's making 300K a year, they're rich.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with
No.
Jam. He's the rich.
No,
By my
they're
standards.
not.
Yeah.
They're not.
So you're
talking
telling me
you're talking about wealthy people.
$500,000.
What's that? I'm sorry, Poke Life. What's that?
You're making that kind of money.
Who?
You.
Why am I making that kind of money?
Because you assume a certain standard of rich.
No,
So
he's
that-
just trying to.
Wait, hold on. Just because of what I said just now.
I'm not gonna.
that-
No.
Hold on.
You
No,
shut up. No.
I want to talk to Poke Life.
This is my podcast where I'm the co-host.
First off, you're always late, and I'm
It doesn't.
admin.
I wasn't late.
All right, you weren't
What are you
late to
talking
that.
about?
All right, for Poke Life, just because
I haven't been late in a long
said
time.
like three things, that doesn't mean it. That doesn't guarantee me to be a certain person that you perceive me to be.
No, I know, but hear me out. Let me
I'm
go
talking to
because
Poke Life. All right.
yeah, but I don't give a fuck about Pokemon. He's not on this podcast.
Yeah, but he's got both our colors. Look at his hair, yellow and green.
What's up?
Yeah, look at my colors, bro. I'm
Yeah,
beautiful.
he's
Give
got
me
a
a
he's got a yellow goatee and green hair.
I know, but
That's
your
true,
mic is
baby.
bad and it annoys me.
All right, go ahead, Jem. Say what you gotta say.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, but yeah,
I don't
Poke
even remember.
Life.
Ow.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of assumptions over there. Now I don't know if you're telling the truth about the other girl because you might just be assuming.
What girl?
The fucking girl that you said you don't fuck with.
No, I gave her 3 chances because I'm an idiot sometimes. But this bitch is crazy.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you're not shouting at me right now. You're a calm-headed individual. You know, I could talk to you.
Nah, I like talking to you. You seem nice, man. You're a cool guy. Jem, you got
Yeah,
anything
thank
else
you.
to say to Poke Life before we look for a new guest?
Oh, damn.
Oh no, nothing against you, man. We're just like shuffling through guests
Oh,
right now.
okay.
All right, looks like Jem decided to leave the podcast.
Oh, man.
Do you hear me?
Yeah. I was just listening. Man.
I literally asked you a question.
His mic was really bad, so it was just distracting.
That's all good. We'll look for a new guest, but he was a cool person to have on for like 5 minutes.
He stunk. And you know
Come
it.
on. I wanted to have a nice back and forth with him. You wouldn't even let me do it.
His mic was bad, bro. It wasn't working.
Yeah, but your audio was terrible in the beginning of the show.
No, I know, but it was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was so bad it was distracting me.
Well, welcome to the first 10 minutes of today's episode.
Yeah, but his was like that all the time. And he
Yours
was very
like
mumbly.
Yours was like that the first 10 minutes.
What does that even mean? But it's not now. Believe. What's that?
I put calm music in the background for the ending of this episode.
Wait, so you think someone who makes $500,000 a year is rich,
I think
but someone who makes 400,000 isn't?
Yeah, if you're making 300,000 less than that, also like in America, no, it's not. It's like that's nice, that's cute. Like you probably have like a couple restaurants or something going for you, but that's about it. It's not a big deal.
300,000, you don't think it's rich?
No, I really don't. I just think they're
What
like
what
in
are
the
they?
slightly higher middle class. Like they're not.
But it's
looked at.
not.
It is though.
It's not.
Hey, here.
What's up?
Like
Hey,
statistically, it's not.
no,
Hey,
statistically it is. If you're not in the one what's up,
It's
Mikey?
not.
What do you mean it's not? What's not? You keep saying it's
Upper
not.
middle class ends at like, I think it's like 1 to 120.
Oh, I'm just talking about from my perspective.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but in reality, it's not.
Well, in my reality, it is. It's fucking like if you live in the tri-state
Like
area,
someone in
you're
the
making.
1% is wealthy. They're not rich.
Oh yeah,
They're wealthy.
yeah.
There's a big
No,
difference.
they're rich or wealthy, either or. I understand that Chris Rock joke, but like no, it's either
But it's
or.
true.
I get it. It's true, but that's
Like
just
wealth is generational.
there's the 1%, and then there's the 1% of the 1%. And usually, when people say wealth is generational, the reason for that is well, actually, it's not because you don't really see many people from the Rockefeller family like with a ton of money anymore compared to what they
Oh
used to
my
have.
god, are you serious? Are you serious? You're saying the Rockefellers just fell off? They're not.
No, well, think
That's
about
crazy.
it. Like you talk about someone who used to have like 3-4% of like literally the global or at least the whole Americans like GDP. Like that was one person's wallet. That same type of wealth has not grown.
Yeah, but they still own a bank?
That
Bank?
same. What I'm saying is that same amount. When people say it's generational, that money has gone downwards. It hasn't gone upwards.
Not always though. Most of the
Not
time, you're right,
always.
it does.
Not
But
always.
some of the times it goes up and up and up.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think you can be rich without being like someone like making 300K a year. That's not like you're not gonna fucking your grandkids aren't gonna be living off that
I think if you're
unless you
making
make some crazy moves.
I think if you're making 300K a year, it's cute. Like you did something a
No,
little bit
making
better
like
than
20K a year is cute.
no
That's
making
cute.
20K.
It's like, oh, you're making minimum wage, like working at PetSmart. That's cute.
If you make 300K a year, it's cute. Like you did a little bit better than most people, but you're still like no one who's actually in control, no one who has actual wealth is gonna look at you like, oh man, I wish I was that guy right. No, they're not. They're gonna laugh at you if you even like they laugh at those people, the people who own like a $200,000 car, the people who own like
Right.
2 Alfa Romeos. They laugh
But
at
those
those
people,
those are Hot Wheels to them. Those are nothings.
right? But those people make up like 3% of the population, whereas the other like, 95% are under the 300K.
What's
So
that?
why do their opinions matter more?
My bad. I got distracted because something fell in my apartment. Can you say that again?
Like, why are the people making tens of millions, like, when they're a tiny sliver? Why are them looking down on the 300K outweigh the other 90% of the population looking up at the 300K? Why does those people matter?
I don't think
Like, that's what you're defining?
a few things to that question. One, I think people shouldn't look up. That's why I'm not. Like, don't look up to some dude who has like fucking like 2 fucking delis.
Yeah, but
or
if someone's
whatever.
8 feet tall, I'm looking up at him. I'm saying, oh, that guy's that's above average height. But you're
No, but
going like, oh yeah,
I,
but people who are 10 feet, they're all looking down. Like, look at this 8 foot guy. I'm like, yeah, but most people aren't fucking 8 foot or 10 foot.
no, but you shouldn't look at that guy as if they accomplished like something heroic or something amazing. They didn't do much. I'm telling you,
But that's not
it's
what
not a
rich
big
means.
deal.
Just
No, in
because
my
someone's rich doesn't mean it's like, oh, they're this awesome fucking. Look how much they. No, it's just they're rich. They make
yeah,
300K a
but
year.
yeah, no, I get it. But you're not rich if you're making 300K a year. Not in this
But you
country. No.
are.
You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. Not. I don't. I don't see them as. I just see them as they're doing a little bit better than everyone
But
else.
everyone
That's
else
all.
does, is what I'm saying. That's fair. If you don't see it as, but you got to realize like everyone else does,
Because people are
and they
fucking
do.
idiots. Yeah, they're fucking dumb.
That's not true.
People aren't dumb.
They are, but dude, like the average person in this,
Come
dude, the
on.
average person in this country makes 30K a year. The
Yeah, that's
average person.
stupid.
So
Yeah, yeah,
most
I get
people.
it. Yeah.
So why? So them looking at someone who makes 10 times what they make, why wouldn't they? What are they supposed to look at that guy and be like, oh, look at this guy's not rich, he's dumb. He makes
Listen,
ten
if you
times
want,
what I make.
no, I never said that. I'm saying, yeah, strive for that, but keep going if your goal is to get more money. Because if your goal is like, I want to be the best at making money, it's like, well, if you stop at 300,000, you didn't like, yeah, you might be big in like your local town. That's about it. Like that's about it. Like you're big in your local community. If you want to be that, that's fine, but it's still small in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think we're just arguing two different points.
Probably.
Like, I don't think you have to attach anything onto it. You know what I mean? Like, to see someone as rich making that amount, you don't have to draw any conclusions there. It's just like, oh, that dude's doing well. He's rich. He can buy
No,
a
I get
house
that, but
comfortably.
I think the main difference is like I see someone making 300,000 as not rich. I just see him as having more money than normal, like I guess average people.
But that's what rich means. You fucking idiot. That's
No,
what rich means. What does rich mean to you? What's the definition? Like, that's literally
hold
the
on. What
definition of rich.
rich having a great deal of money or assets? I don't think $300,000 is a great deal of money or
It's
assets.
10 times what the average person has.
I think if you're in the 1%, and by
That's
the way, if you're in the 1%, you don't have to only make 560,000 a year. If you also have a net worth or aka liquid assets of 8 million plus, which yet again is a ton of wealth or richness, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think that's rich. I don't think some dude with $300,000 a year. I don't think that's rich. It's just boring to me.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It is, though. But I get why different people think. It's like I don't think lemons are sour, man. Lemons to me just aren't sour.
Oh,
Like,
dude, that's
they are
a
to
great
90% of
analogy.
other
It's
people.
like I have a high tolerance to spicy foods, but like a lot of people might see like, oh man, jalapeno, that's fucking spicy, man. And I'm over here like, nah, not really. It's not that spicy.
I guess.
That's a perfect analogy. Thank you.
Yeah. But it is
Yeah.
spicy.
But it's not. It's not spicy. It's like I've eaten jalapenos raw.
It
Like,
actually
man,
is. On the Scoville chart, it's fucking in the spicy category.
not in the Whitey chart.
No, I mean, I agree, though. I don't think 300K is killing it or anything, but I would say someone's rich if they're rich. If it's take home, if that's what they take after taxes, 300K a year, I think they're doing pretty well.
Listen, I'm not going
Especially
to
if they're
argue that.
single.
The vast majority of people, I would say roughly 95% of the country would love to be making that annually, but still, yeah. You know, it's like, meh.
Yeah, they would, but they wouldn't. If most of them had to like actually do what people who make that amount do, they probably, you know, what I mean? Like they like the idea of it, but it's like a lot of those people are working like
people act
just
like if you're not
nonstop.
working, yeah, people act as if you're not working a hard job, like fucking, like digging holes or like doing construction. It's like that's easy. I could do that. It's like,
Yeah, I could do it.
You can't. You'll blow your head off with the mental stress you have to deal with. You don't have it in
Yeah.
you. Like you just don't. Fucking Pokey Life's back.
No, he's
How,
back.
what's up, beautiful?
What's up, Pokey Life?
Why do
You
I
can
have
stay-
the star? I'm
I
gonna
don't
give
know.
it to Jam.
Oh no! Don't give it to Gem. Now he has the power to do shit.
Jam, I love you, baby. I'll give you power.
Pokey Life, are you gay?
Only a little bit.
Okay. I only ask because your avatar, even though mine looks just as gay.
Yo, fuck it, Edindro.
Now he's gonna bring
You
in
know-
beautiful people.
He looks gayer than mine though, because he's got the sparkles.
How did you get the sparkles, by the way?
You go to accessory.
Fucking Edindro.
I didn't want to actually get an answer.
Did you call Edindro?
Fuck Edindro, dude.
Did you call him?
Yeah, I'm calling him right now.
Tell him he's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's right, baby. Clap them cheeks.
He's fat with bad knees.
I can't believe he snubbed us, dude.
I know. What a little shit.
He fucking snubbed us. And it was his idea.
Pokey Life.
We
give
could have
us
been
a
on Wisdom,
topic.
dude.
Give
We
us
could have been on
last topic.
fucking Wisdom.
Oh yeah, we could have been on
Uh,
Wisdom.
you-
Shit.
That's why I'm most
my
upset.
best topic. It's a
We
good
would've
idea
had,
for
like,
nuclear war.
We could have had like 100 people watch this. All right, what's up, Pokey Life?
Oh, I said it's a good idea to have nuclear war.
Why is it a good idea to have nuclear war?
Because Ninja Turtles, baby.
He's trying too hard. Do we got anyone else that can come up here?
Not trying hard enough, dude. This guy sucks. I told you.
That was terrible. He sucked.
Did you hear his mic this time, dude? It sounds like he's
can't-
underwater.
I can't believe he gave you that star. It was like I was horrified for the fact that he might not be able to leave the show. I was fucking
Oh, wait,
panting left and right.
Do you have headphones in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why?
No, I'm just wondering why you're not as irate about his mic as I am. It's so bad. It sounds like he's
'Cause I'm used to
underwater.
you. I'm used to you after the
Mine's
first 10
never been
minutes
that
of,
bad ever. Mine's
dude, the
never
first
ever
10
been that
minutes
bad.
of the past like 3-4
Yes,
episodes.
you could
are a
hear my
nightmare.
truck in the background, but that
It's a
one
night.
is
It's
crazy.
a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
His sounds like
Jay.
he's underwater in a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
aquarium.
it sounds like you're falling out of a plane.
No,
No parachute.
it didn't sound nothing like his. His sounded fucking bad.
Babe, are we still going to you still want to go swimming later? Yeah, I'm down. All right, we can go. I'm back.
What's up?
Jesus Christ! What
Whoa.
the fuck?
What the what?
Look how many
What in the
fuckers
hell?
just came into the show. Holy
Right.
How'd this happen?
Right.
No.
Humble king. We were having a beautiful conversation about the future.
Get him out
No,
of here.
you. Yeah. Humble K, give us a topic to talk about before we end our podcast.
Um,
Oh, jeez. Come on. What are we doing?
what's love got to do with it?
Oh my God! What is
Nothing.
God? Stereo sucks. I hate
It's the
it.
worst. It's
I
actually
hate
the
this
worst.
application. It might be the worst application of all time. Like, why are we not on Wisdom right now?
What's love got? Because of fucking Edindro.
Yeah, because of Edindro. You got to. Well, also, you have to stop being homeless. When are you going to get an apartment?
I'm gonna tell him, dude. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say that we're gonna have him on like this Friday. I'm gonna completely fabricate a thing, and I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
bail
be,
on him,
dude.
dude.
Tell him we're gonna have like a big comedian, or no, a big YouTuber that like he used to like watch, like so
Yeah,
and so
I am,
promised
dude.
to
I
be
swear.
on. Tell him like Bearing and fucking Naked Ape and like anyone, any gay ass YouTuber that rode that wave.
I can't wait. I can't wait to just have him think he's coming on the show and then just
And
completely.
he's just,
And I can't wait
he's
for that DM.
He's waiting at the bus stop for no
Yeah.
one's coming. And then someone walks by a half hour later. Are you waiting for the bus? Yeah. My buddies told me the bus should have been here by now. It's like, no, the bus don't come on Fridays.
Yeah. Ain't no bus in this town.
Where's your wallet, bitch?
Bus hasn't come here for 3 years.
Oh, they must have got your ass. Yeah, yo, Ralphie, they got him with the old bus trick. Yo, they got a bus there. Hold on, let me get my phone. Yeah, I gotta get my flip.
Oh, it's out there sitting on the bench, rubbing his knees.
Just scared and white, Caucasian.
Well, it's his fault, man. He deserves it.
Yeah,
You know?
but
How's he gonna
Jem,
bail?
I had you on the stand, and I want to keep asking. When are
That
you
was
gonna
his
stop?
idea.
Jem, when are you gonna stop being homeless?
Ed's fucking. I'm gonna DM him 14 times
Is this like
in a row.
is this a forever thing? You might as well set up shop at the hotel.
No, it's not.
Well,
I told you I'd keep you in the
month.
loop.
Yeah,
been more
keep
than
me
a
in the
month.
loop. That's like if I. It's been so much more than a month. That's like if
A
I
little bit
put
more than a month.
money into an investment, and it's been years. I'm like, so am I ever getting a return on this? And the guy's just like, oh, I'll keep you in the loop, man. No big.
That's not
I'll
what
keep
it
you
is.
posted.
That's not what it is at all.
I'll update you.
That's not what it is. No, I'll let you know.
Why are always
But
asking so many questions, eh?
yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of like, like I love you, man. But it's like I'm not gonna sit here every podcast and be like, give you the ins and outs. So it's like I'll let you know, dude. You'll be the first to know.
Oh my god, it's just.
I'm working on it.
You're working. How hard is it to get a fucking apartment?
I told you it's really hard where I live.
They.
Yeah,
Fucking.
either you don't believe me or you forget. But dude, it's different. I don't
No, I
live in a
believe
fucking.
you.
I don't
It's
live in
just-
New Jersey.
Oh, now Ed decides to fucking hit us up on Twitter.
He's dead to me.
He's so dead.
The fact that he hits us
Bra-
up now.
We should have just asked Brandon to come on, and he probably would have came on.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. Brandon will probably answer. So he ain't doing nothing.
He's doing fucking live stand up at the Hibachi.
He ain't doing nothing.
We haven't talked to D-Ro in a while either.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
There's really no need to, but we haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah.
He kind of
Well,
did his part. He came on.
I don't think he even is on stereo anymore.
Yeah, I get updates from him time to time when I shop.
Oh, okay. Does he still do it with Flo? That guy?
I don't know, but I think I was with Flo in another chat the other day. Yeah, you got anything else, man? I think we pulled the
I
plug
didn't
on
have
this
anything
one.
to begin with.
Yeah, you really didn't. You had nothing to say. At least we got some guests on here to talk about Pokemon and shit.
I had the Chromebook. That was about it. You didn't bring much either, though.
No, I brought some stuff. I just, I
You didn't
expect to
bring nothing.
I expect to bring half of it, and then I would hope my co-host would have the other
What
half.
did you bring this week? You had nothing.
I made fun of
You
your
backed up in
Chromebook.
its spaces.
I made fun of your Chromebook. I made fun of your hotel. I made fun of you.
Wait, didn't
killing
I
yourself
ask
in
you
that
what your
hotel.
notes were?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Me reading my Twitter post.
Oh.
Also, I'm probably gonna move out of America within the next like 5 to 10 years.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Why?
Because this country is just a piece of shit. You know what it is? I don't like listening to people. So if I move to a country where I can't understand anyone at all, like I'll be happier.
That's actually a good.
I will. Idea. I will. She says I won't. I say I will.
He says you won't what?
No, she says no, I won't.
What, won't move?
No, she says I won't be happier. Nah, I just want to go to the beach. And the beaches here kind of suck.
She's lived outside of America, so she probably knows better, you know?
She don't know.
I'm telling you, dude, it sucks out there. It sucks out there. I'm sure of it. By the amount of immigration coming to this country, dude, it must suck everywhere else.
They come here because of greed. We all fall fucking to that greed sin. Like, I need more money. You don't need more money. They'll fucking go to the North Sentinel Island. They have no money. They have no idea what money is. They're doing just fine.
I agree with that. Hey, man, you never know. You travel around, you might find a spot where you're like, this fucking place is awesome.
I'm gonna be that guy who's like on everyone's podcast that day. He decided, so then he just decided to go to fucking the worst part of Colombia, and they fucking hacked him up and ate his body. Like, what the fuck did you think he was gonna happen? Like, oh, dude, I'm totally that guy. I didn't leave.
You walk into the gas station in fucking Panama, you're like, I don't know what you fuckers are saying. I don't need to shoot them.
Yeah. Fucking 2 years later, James Franco's little brother's making a movie about me.
Yeah, you're backing into a space in your fucking Tesla. So I was like, all right, kill him. These Americans always backing it.
That's the new, like, pompous, like, middle-class white person car is a Tesla now.
No, but what annoys you about here besides listening to people? Just
I hate the people here. They're terrible.
Yeah, but you also live in.
I can't believe Edindro is actually listening to us right now, but he's not in the show.
I'm feeling.
Is he here now? Edindro, are you here? Are you fucking kidding me?
Where's that Edindro? I thought you guys said he was going to be on the show.
What did you do? What happened? This was your idea. You set this up.
All over.
Oh my god!
The whole story.
You're killing me, Ed.
Well, this is the worst thing I've ever done. I've never felt worse about anything in my life.
Shut up.
Give me a second. Let me put some headphones on.
It could have been on Wisdom.
We're not. You think we're prolonging the episode for an hour because of you?
Yeah, look at you. He goes, all right, I'm here. The show's starting. Like
all right, guys.
Eddie Van Halen.
Let's go, guys.
That's why you decided to fucking take a shit.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I'm so upset. This is a really good opportunity for my career.
And as opposed to what, Ed? The Twitter posts you make when no one responds to them?
No, as opposed to my actual job, which everybody around me seems to have forgotten are things.
Oh, don't blame your job, you fuck.
What do you do where like you're an hour late to anything?
What? What are you talking about? Dude, I fell asleep on the couch. Whatever.
Oh my god. So it's not your job's fault that you were late. It's you.
Yeah. I wasn't late to my job though. I was late to talking to you.
Whitey's doing this. Whitey's doing this. Whitey's talking to you in between pushing out shit. He just muted himself on the toilet.
I'm like, dude, remember when every now and then your dad would reprimand you while he's in the bathroom?
Yeah. You're like, why the hell were you late?
Don't go anywhere. I'll talk to you when I get out.
I've been busy all weekend, so.
What
And
does
I had
that
a-
mean? It's Monday
You
night.
scheduled
I had a
this.
4-day. I had a 4-day weekend. Today is my last day in the 4-day weekend, and I've been doing stuff.
That means you've been doing nothing if it's a 4-day weekend.
You guys are the
like
last thing that I have to do. And like 5 people listen to your show, so I didn't give a shit, and I fell asleep on the couch.
First off, thank you for saying 5 people listen to our show. Secondly, give me a play-by-play.
But 3 of those people are us.
Ed, give me a play-by-play on what you did today.
Can you guys both get out of the bathroom, please, for the love of God?
I had to go to the bathroom because what?
You guys are like having a fight while both in the
It's like
bathroom.
it's like if I yawn and Ed just starts yawning. It's like, oh, if Whitey's going to the bathroom, I might as well go too.
Dude, this was nice. Here, hang on. All right. Hang on.
Trendsetter.
I could kill him.
You ever wonder why our YouTube careers didn't go anywhere?
I could kill him. He comes on the podcast to take a shit.
Your YouTube careers didn't go anywhere because Ed fell asleep on a couch. That's what happened to you guys.
Ed, what did you do today to make you so tired on your
Not today. It's been my whole. Not today. That was me falling asleep on the couch. Was a culmination of my entire life.
Ed, you either sound really high, or you sound like someone who just woke, or you sound like someone who just woke up from sleeping on the couch.
I'm great. That last one, I swear.
Like, Jesus.
You do sound a little out of it.
Yeah, that's what. Dude, I woke up on. I literally just woke up. I woke up from sleeping on the couch. My back.
Why didn't you set an alarm?
Jim,
I did.
Ed, I feel like you have a cat that doesn't love you in your life.
I had an alarm set for 6:30. I don't know if it didn't go off.
Why are you
or what.
snorting air? Do you hear yourself? Or do you just hear yourself alive? Oh,
it's cold.
There's no other being that sounds like you.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Ed's so unhealthy that slight one temperature drop just demoralizes him. His skin gets all itchy. Yeah,
it gets all dry. It's all dry.
Oh, he gets itchy feet in the winter, dude. 100%.
When I first saw him, I couldn't believe how pale he was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're white.
Yeah, you're shockingly Caucasian.
Well, thank you for all the compliments. It's really nice.
Well, that's what you get when you ask to come on the podcast.
Or an hour late to a show.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'll never care about this. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I wish I could feel bad, but I just don't. And I made it in the end. So the title of your stupid stream, it's not a lie. I did show up.
Well, question, did we talk about anything that might get Ed all pissed off or no, John?
Probably not.
No, Ed, you get pissed off easily.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Lie. How could you lie to me?
No, I don't. Just because I'm going to rant doesn't mean I'm mad. By the way, just because I was passionately speaking about being.
You were fuming.
Yeah.
Oh, you're pacing.
I was not angry.
I was yelling at the top of your lungs.
You're pacing back and forth. You literally smacked an old lady in the face.
That's not angry.
Yeah, what's pissing you off this weekend?
Yeah,
nothing
happened.
No, my life is perfect.
No, it's right, come on.
Sounds like me now.
Just like Jem telling me, like,
oh yeah, every day I get up, smile on my
everything
face.
is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm jerking off with a Chromebook.
Nothing pisses me off right now. You guys have to. And by the way, you can't just tell me. You can't just ask me what pisses me off. You have to actually
pry.
You have to work for that.
We don't have any. Nothing really happened this week, noteworthy.
Yeah.
Well, then don't do a show then.
Well,
Ed, you fucking asked to come on this, you son of a bitch. Stop
it's really hard. It's really hard to do a podcast when nothing happens. I guess we really are relying on the world to provide a show for us, and this week literally nothing happened. That sucks.
Nothing
man.
happened.
It's
You
not
just
our
sat in your
fault.
house.
It's the world's fault.
You sat in your house all week. And you didn't go out. Nothing happened. No altercations. No road rage. No.
No, I went out with
unply toilet paper.
I went out with some friends, but nothing happened. Like, there's nothing notable about me going, unless you want me to just gossip with you
I feel
about.
like Ed's the type of guy who, like, when he goes out, he always has to sit down. Like, he's that guy in the group where he's like, guys, like, I gotta sit down. Like the whole group has to migrate like 50 yards to that one park bench just for Ed.
That's not true, but it will.
All right, now that Ed's seated, now we can talk about what we're gonna do for the rest of the night.
That's probably going to be true.
Dude, I went to a Subway the other day, and there was like this windowsill, and this like 80-year-old woman came in and sat on it, and there was a sign that said like no sitting, and the girl behind the counter of Subway was like, ma'am, you can't sit on that. You can't sit on that. Get up. There's a sign. And she's like, I have back problems. I have to sit. And she's like, yeah, but you can't, ma'am, you can't. The landlord doesn't like when people sit on that.
You gotta sit at home, but you gotta not sit up here.
And she goes, I'm not getting up. My back hurts. And then she just won. Like the lady just.
She just won. Like, yeah.
Yeah. like, because at that point,
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
At that point, yeah. What are you gonna? At that point, you have to physically remove her, or it's like, all right, I guess she's sitting on the windowsill.
That is so accurate. Like sometimes you just have to call people's bluff and be like, how important is this to you?
Yeah, exactly. It was such a classic case.
I used to do that at Disney World because they would say no smoking, but it was like, dude, you're 15. I'm gonna smoke.
Ed, you're the most unhealthiest person I've ever met in my life.
I'll be done with this cigarette by the time you get your manager, who is also 15.
You're a fucking asshole.
You're not gonna kick me out of Tomorrowland. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's oh, you just finished the shit. It's funny though. When she got up though to order, I took my phone out and I got the camera ready because I was waiting for it to escalate. You know, I thought the woman was gonna be like, "We're not taking your order because you didn't listen" or something. You know, I was like, "Oh shit," but nothing happened.
It's because nobody actually cares that she's sitting there.
Well, they also probably spit on the sandwich.
Nah, because it's all open and stuff. Like you can see everything.
Oh, dude, come on! You don't think these magicians learned a little trick? Come on.
Maybe. Could be right. Subway sucks, by the way. I forgot how bad it was.
It's terrible. Why do you even go?
The chicken wasn't even chicken.
The chicken wasn't chicken.
No.
Sure it was.
I don't know what it is, but when I ate that chicken, it was not chicken. The chicken isn't that consistency.
Actually,
it's just chicken that has been processed and frozen.
It was the consistency of like a fucking tofu or something.
I know what you're talking about, the kind of chicken you're talking about. It's disgusting.
It's not chicken. I don't know what it is, but it ain't chicken.
It's like chicken. It's from a chicken. It's just not from the part they tell you it's from.
From like its beak. Sorry, what do you want?
What's up?
What's that?
You were to I cut you off.
Oh.
Was it what?
I remember the last time we talked to Ed and we were bringing up the vaccination shit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ed, do you just, if someone's not vaccinated because they just didn't get it, what's your thoughts on that?
Because they're just being gay?
Yeah, if they're just being gay about it. They just don't want it.
If they're just being gay about it?
Yeah.
I think they should stop being so gay, bro.
Why?
That's a great topic.
Yeah, why should they stop being gay?
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with being a gay. You're right. I should stop being so bigoted.
I would, dude. I would have a place to live. I would have a place to live right now if I got the vaccination.
Did you get kicked out of your place?
Well, no. One of the places I was going to was applying for. He said I had to get a vaccination, but it was I was going to be
card, dude. Those cards are made out of construction paper from Michael's Arts and Crafts or Hobby Lobby.
No, I know, but he would know because it was a whole thing. So there's no way.
Well, now-
Here's
I
an
would
idea.
take my
Here's an
life.
idea. Here's an idea. Why didn't you just get vaccinated?
See, my girl said
because-
the same thing. She was like, "Why?"
Because
didn't you go
why?
through- Oh, go
Just
ahead,
get a
Joe.
shot. Just get a fucking shot.
Because it wasn't a place. I would get a vaccination for a certain place, but this wasn't it. I was going to have to live with 2 other guys.
Listen,
In a-
this
in a
is nice
small
place,
house.
but I don't think it's worth
Yeah.
vaccination.
Yeah, dude, it was like still like in renovation in areas. I was like, dude, this is a shit show. I'm not get a vax for with this. Go fuck
Okay.
yourself.
So you
I
don't care. You
vaccinated
didn't want.
myself for much better places than this.
You didn't want to
come
live
on.
there to begin with. So whatever.
I would have though. If he had let me, I would have. But I wouldn't have
Maybe-
enjoyed it. So.
Maybe he did you a favor by recommending you
I
do
will say
basic
this, Ed,
human things.
My girl has said, like, hey, why? If you're gonna go through all the trouble to make a fake card, why don't you just get the shot? And I'm over here like, because I just don't.
No.
Because now it's a game. Now I feel
Yeah.
like if I get it, I lose, and I don't want to lose now. I'm gonna find.
You've
out.
already lost, dude. You've already
How?
lost.
How did I
You're
lose?
just
How
on
did I lose?
You're just on the wrong side of it. You've already
What do
lost.
you mean what did I
Like
lose?
society has already told you that you fucking lost. By not
did I
getting the
lose?
vaccine, all
You
you're
keep-
doing is making yourself more susceptible to a virus. That's all you're doing. And
Oh,
you're not
dude,
doing
no,
anything
I'm
else.
not talking about that gay shit. I'm talking about a fucking. I just want to have a fake card so I can get into a steakhouse.
Oh, that'll probably work. You're right. That'll
Yeah,
probably-
yeah. I don't care.
No,
about
dude,
that.
dude,
Serious.
Okay, that is
I've
kind
been-
of a fun game. To be honest,
been thinking-
I have a real card, and I'm thinking maybe that's a good idea to do a fake card anyway and see what.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I've been thinking about making one for real.
Where are my socks?
I really have.
I don't even need one. I just think it would work. It's just like there's no way that anybody at a steakhouse gives a shit enough to like.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I borderline already have a fake one. I just have to edit it a little bit, and then I'm good.
Oh, okay. You haven't tried it yet?
No, because most places I go to don't give a fuck, dude.
Now you're using the real Vax card as a template for this, right?
I'm using someone's real Vax card. Yeah.
I haven't been asked for a Vax card. I live in Florida, man. I don't think Florida cares.
Oh,
Basically,
so like, Florida doesn't give a
all right,
shit.
here,
I have
I'll-
not been asked for a vaccination card ever.
No, I get it, but I live near New York. Like, all right, so in New York, you have to have a card for like certain things. So I know someone who got 2 cards. They gave him 2 cards. So
Okay.
I'm just like, yo, give me that one card, and I'm gonna find a way to alter this shit, or I'm gonna just be you when I go, because no one's like checking your
Yeah,
license and card.
Yeah, you don't need to
Right.
even alter it. You could just say you're fucking Fred Flintstone. You know, they don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever.
I don't like that argument though, where it's like, well, at that point, why not just get it? It's like, no, dude, that's way more work.
It really isn't any work
It
at
is.
all.
Dude, I could Photoshop one of those cards in like 5 minutes.
But you got to get the
I mean,
right
it-
construction paper and
I
a
don't
good
know.
sticker.
Oh
I
no,
don't
go
know.
to Staples. It's another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, as opposed to getting 3 shots over the course of a month. Wait, did you get your
Yeah.
boosters, Ed?
This is now this is a game now.
No, I didn't get any boosters. No.
You didn't get the booster shot?
What's a booster? I keep hearing booster shot. What the fuck's a booster shot?
Well, the vaccine
It
didn't
is
work, so now
literally-
How
they
many
made
shots
a
are they
third
gonna do?
one.
Like 7? This is crazy. This is
Yeah,
so much
exactly. Because the first 2 don't work, so they came out with a third now.
The first two, it's not because the first 2 don't work. You don't. It's really interesting how confidently you don't understand things.
Well, then
Jeff.
why would you need a third one?
This
first two work, you wouldn't
it
need a
does
third?
it. Okay, boosters aren't new. Okay, it's
I
just a
didn't say that.
booster. It's a
But why do you
booster
need a
shot.
booster if it works?
Yeah, and the vaccine is continuously developing. Hopefully, we always hope that it'll get better and better. But like the fact, like needing a booster, which you don't, but you should, right? And I should, but needing a booster is not the same thing as, well, the other one didn't work, so we're trying this thing out. We're just throwing everything at it. It's like added immunity is good, okay? Added immunity is good. It's really funny that you live in this world where scientists are just
So-
going, well, we put together a bunch of chemicals and pumped them into people, but it didn't work. So here's some more
So
chemicals. We'll just
basically-
keep doing this until they're all
So basically,
mutants.
what people think boosters are is like, all right, well, this bomb didn't work. This bomb didn't work. Well, maybe this bomb will work. But really, what they are, it's like, all right, these 2 bombs took out a lot of shit. So let's take out the rest of
Take
it with
out
this one last
Some
bomb.
more. Well, yeah, and then it's like, yeah, and immunity isn't forever and everything like that. So you want to boost the longevity of
Now,
things.
here's the thing that I don't understand. Now,
Oh,
I'm not
man.
disagreeing or agreeing with you or Jem on this real quick, but I'll say this. Last time I checked, Jem is not a doctor or scientist. But if I check also, you're not a doctor or a scientist.
No, I'm just
So,
a guy
like-
who reads. There's a very big difference in this world between
Dude,
people who read and people who
Ed,
don't.
I know you fell asleep on your couch today. Like,
Yeah,
what
fuck,
are you
you did.
reading?
Talking to
What
you
do you
guys
read?
is exhausting. I'm still tired from last time.
So how am I supposed to like just take your word as gospel? All you are is someone. You
That's
could be
true.
lying to me
That's
right
true.
now.
You know what?
You
That's
could be
really
lying.
hardcore. Here's the thing.
Yeah,
I
especially when
don't
you didn't
care
take
what
the
you do
booster.
with your life. I don't care what you do with your life. I don't give a fuck. But
Yeah.
I
you
have
should take the
opinions.
booster, Ed.
It's a little harsh.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Alexa,
Take-
lights off.
Take the booster.
Okay.
Thank
And
you.
by the way, when I said that the first 2 didn't work and that's why they need, I was being funny, by the way.
Well, because the booster is the
You acted
same
like I was
vaccine,
being-
by the way. Like the booster's the same.
No, I know,
vaccine.
but I was being funny when I said it like that. I wasn't fucking
I know,
serious, man.
I
I'm
know,
joking.
I know.
I really don't
No,
care.
I know it's fine. Don't worry. I'm not mad. You guys want me
No,
to
I
be
know, I
mad
know.
at you.
I never said for you to. I don't want you to be mad at us. We like you.
You're too tired to be mad right now. I can tell. You're like,
Goddamn, dude,
He's
I'm not
over
even
it.
fucking.
So tired.
Dude, I'm not even fucking awake. Shit.
it's like, yeah, booster, fucking.
I need to. I just need to sleep more.
Cowabunga, dude. You guys want to watch Johnny Tsunami later?
I was sleeping fine, but then I took this vaccine and now I can't sleep.
Yeah, that's why, dude. You took
Took
7
this
shots.
goddamn vaccine, and now
Wait,
I've got the sniffles, and it's because of this goddamn vaccine. They lied to me. They lied.
do you think?
People died.
Do you think Biden shit his pants?
Probably at some point he did, right?
Weren't people saying that like last week that he shit his pants?
I don't know.
But it was just a rumor. But like everyone ran with it. Everyone's like, yeah, I can see that. But there's like no proof.
Yeah, everybody's gonna run with like the most terrible thing because it's funnier.
Plus, I could see it. I could see him shitting his pants. He's fucking
Yeah.
80, right?
He's fucking old. We just keep doing that to ourselves. We just keep electing old
the
ass
Knicks are
man
winning.
as president. Well, Donald Trump wasn't young either. Donald Trump's like
Yeah, he was
fucking
old as fuck.
almost 80.
Damn, the Knicks are. Oh man, they got a 19-point lead. Why am I not watching this shit?
Do you vote, Ed?
Do I what?
Did you vote, or have you ever voted?
Yeah, I voted.
Really?
Yeah, I participate in the system.
What, just like
Sometimes.
for like the novelty of it?
Kind of, yeah. I don't actually think.
Because you live in a red
Yeah.
state, right? So no matter what you vote, it's red.
Well, my county voted for Biden. I don't know if Florida. I think Florida might have voted for Biden this time
I
around.
can't stop looking at these pictures of the guys from the Nothing podcast.
Oh, dude, yeah, Ed.
This
So
dude's so Asian.
some lady thought she was like doxing us and like brought up another podcast called the Nothing
Not doxing us.
Podcast.
She just like thought we were another podcast that actually shows their face all over the place.
Yeah,
It's
know
just
what
a
I mean.
bunch of-
Excuse me,
Just a
casual.
bunch of black guys.
No,
I
it's-
wish that'd be
it's-
cool.
Mhm.
She wouldn't have
it's
made fun of us.
Basically like the Worski brothers, but like the retarded version.
Oh yeah, dude! Imagine if fucking
Is
Andy
that
got
not
fat.
true? Is that not fucking true? Oh no, I was dead wrong. Florida was definitely red, but my area was blue.
Yeah, dude, that's the other thing I didn't understand, and what I don't know if you know about this, Whitey, but like,
Mm.
if a county in a state votes blue, but the state votes red, or the other way around, they still have to be red. Why?
Yeah,
Is that?
it's electorates.
Why
I'm
can't
not
each
going.
county just be run by like their
I
own
don't want
guy?
to. I don't want to try to explain the electoral college because I don't fucking understand it either.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, dude. I remember I was seeing all the counties and like,
All right,
it,
can I say something about the electoral
yeah,
college? Because you're talking to someone like because I don't follow any of this shit. But I
I don't
listen,
either, by
man.
the way.
I don't. No, I know. Listen, I get like whatever lawyer talk they're going to be able to make me sound like an idiot. But I'm too dumb to explain this. But I know for a fact, like without being able to explain this, that whole electoral college thing is the most bullshit. Like it's the most bullshit thing in the world. I don't know how to
No,
explain how it is. The only thing I
I
can
don't think
say
so.
is that if you're one person, you get one vote. It's that very simple. There shouldn't be any ifs, ands, or buts. The fact that you have to create this cartwheel hula hoop shit to make it
You're
not
completely
that
you're
is
completely
bullshit.
you're completely wrong. You're
I agree with
100%.
I agree with Ed on this one. I agree with Ed.
Explain.
No, because
No, I know.
then you, if especially if you're conservative, you don't want that because right now, honestly, if you did that, then you'd be completely outnumbered. Like all of
Every
the
time.
people in the blue states would like the bigger states, you'd basically only get
But
represented by New
that's
York,
the
Los
thing. But that's
Angeles.
the Ed. That's the thing, though. It's a country of people. If the majority of people say they want one thing, that's the majority of the people from the same fucking country.
Yeah, there's a reason we didn't like the way we're split up and spread out. That's the reason we don't do that. Because there's pocket cultures all over the country. We're not just
Yes, but
one
at the
culture.
end of the day, if you're voting for one thing based off the whole population of the
Then
country,
you
that's
end
the
up
whole
with an
population.
entire working class that's not adequately represented.
What do you mean an entire working class? Dude, it's if you have 300 million people, right? And I'm not saying everyone votes, but if you have 300 million people and 151 million of them vote one way, that's the majority. Majority rules. They won. It's over. Case closed. There's no other fucking hoops that you have. Dude, people only created those hoops, I would guess. I don't know. I'm illiterate. But I'm guessing they created it because they were being sore losers.
No, here's my thing. I think they created those because
You know I'm right.
no, I think people
Now,
created those because everyone realized like, oh, if we do true democracy, then everyone gets a vote and the majority rules. But then they turned to themselves and were like, yeah, but most people are fucking retarded. So
Yeah,
why would
even
we
the people in the
give all the
minority,
most retarded?
the minorities are retarded too. Everyone's retarded.
Yeah, but there's some smart people. There's some people who know what the fuck's going on, but most people are dumb. Like, so
Yeah,
true
so
democracy is stupid.
yeah, but those smart people, it doesn't matter. They could be in the majority, they could be in the minority, but that doesn't like, dude. There's overall the group of people are dumb either way.
I agree. I agree with that. But also, like, let's say Whitey. Between the
I think
three
I'm
of
actually
us.
winning this so far. I think it's actually. I
No.
thought I
Hear me
was
out.
gonna
Hear me
get.
out.
I just don't want to.
So
I just don't want to
so
do it. I don't want to do this conversation
no
because I'm
no
not.
Ed, hear me out. Ed,
He's
hear me
Like
out. I
tweeting
I'm
got a
on
really
great
the
like
couch,
I
putting
genuinely
Ben
don't.
Gay on his knees.
Ed. I
I
got a great
genuinely
analogy.
don't think
Just
I'm
hear me
smart
out.
enough to talk about the
I
electoral college.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
It's the
Okay,
only
so
thing I actually care about.
the three of us right now get to vote on Whitey's apartment. Whitey, me, and Ed. Now, we get to vote whether we get to go into your apartment, Whitey, and take everything
And
out
kill
and
you.
divide it among the three of us and kill you.
Kill your.
Now, don't you think because it's your apartment and you live in it, you should have more of a vote than us who aren't?
All right, that's a great question. I love that question, and I'm gonna milk that me telling you how great of a question it is before I gather a thought on how to fight that. Well, a couple things to that. A couple things to that. One, if we all three of us found out like we're the only humans on this whole planet, and you two decided like, yeah, we're gonna kill you. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of fucked unless I'm able to kill both of you. You know what I mean? Like you think like, oh, you think, dude. Say that's the case. We're the only three alive, and you're like, we want your apartment. And I'm over here like, well, I'm going to create an electoral college that says you don't really actually get my apartment. Like, dude, you'd fucking be throwing harpoons at me. It'd be fucking over.
No, because you'd be like,
secondly-
my vote counts as 2, so it's a tie, and you don't get the code.
Yeah, and you'd both laugh at me. And secondly, with that analogy, it would be different if all three of us were sharing a lease. It'd be like if you owned a business and you all had equal stakes, and then it's just like, all right, well, you two decided to get together, so the 67% can buy out the other 33%. That happens all the time.
No, but that's not how it works. Because if you're in a different county than someone else, but you voting for red for the whole state, then that's going to affect their county too.
That's the thing, though. But we're talking about the people who vote for the whole country, and everyone in this country lives in this country. You guys don't live in my apartment.
Yeah, but someone living in, a district in New Jersey is a lot different than some cornfield in Alabama. There's a lot of different lifestyles, and different laws.
Yes, but there's still just one person.
Like, why then? At that point, why shouldn't it just be the United States, the united one country of America, and it's all one border? Why are there different states?
Because we talked about this before. It's a scam.
It is a scam. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah.
America is a scam.
Yeah, dude, it's a shopping mall.
It's a pyramid scheme.
It's a Ponzi scheme. There's fucking no weight behind the dollar. It's a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
We invented currency. That's true. We totally invented it.
By the way, all right, Ed, tell me.
All of our laws are made up.
I'm sorry, I never brought this up to either of you. All right, I think the money system has ruined everything. And here's my thoughts about that. And tell me if I'm wrong, right?
Fucking Christ.
So I think the money system ruined everything because when it comes to like dealing with money and buying things with money, someone is getting shysted when you're purchasing things with money. Like anytime you buy something, you know that the person who's taking that money, someone else is actually making a profit. Whereas, like, when you used to just trade and barter. What's up?
Shut your door.
I did shut my door.
Oh, it was beeping.
Where at least when you used to trade shit for, like, goods and services, like, here's 3 camels, can I have 4 of your sisters or whatever, there was, like, something genuine about that. You thought you were getting a good deal. Where nowadays, if you go buy a car, like, deep down, you're like, I probably could have bought it for, like, $2,000 less. Like, and it just ruined all the trust around the world. Now no one trusts anything. No one trusts the articles they read, and it goes.
You think it's the monetary system that is why people don't trust?
I think it's the money system. I think it's the money system.
And you think it took this long for that to come up, or do you think it's been a problem forever?
It's a problem forever, and it's just been building up and building up and building up.
I'll say something edgy as fuck. I think the idealistic American principles are what led to all this. Because Americans are the most fucking stupid, stubborn pieces of shit on the planet. Like, the rest of the country doesn't have half the problems we have because we want to be able to... Because we want this... We have this concept of we can do whatever we want whenever we want. And so a vaccine comes out and we're like, you're not going to take away my fucking human rights, you motherfuckers. I have a full bodily autonomy, blah, blah, blah. Like, we make the dumbest decisions just because we really like complaining and feeling like we have power.
What do you think about the people who compare when women used to say, my body, my choice with abortion? So then people go, oh, well, my body, my choice. I don't want the vaccine. What do you think about that?
You can't infect me with your own pregnancy. It's like the only difference, I guess. Well, I mean, the rest of the world has the rest of the world gets really pissy about secondhand smoke and stuff, so you can technically infect people with your smoking. I don't know. I wish the world was kinder to cigarette smokers, but I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. So
it all hit home once you brought up cigarettes.
Doesn't hurt me though, because I vape now.
I'm upset that they should bring smoking back in planes and restaurants and shit. That would be. I would love. Yes, I would love that. Yeah, why not?
I think it would probably irritate me now that I haven't been smoking for a year.
Just go to.
I think it would bother me now.
If you're a restaurant and you want people to smoke, let them smoke in their restaurant. It's their
restaurant. I agree with that. No.
I honestly, I do agree with that too.
But you should You should be. There should be like a sign being there's a smoking restaurant.
And that's
No, why
seems
does there
to
have
be.
to be a
I thought it
sign
was
if you
federal,
walk
but
in?
like it seems
Because
like
I
it's
don't want to be halfway through my fucking chicken parm, and all of a sudden someone lights up next to me, and it's like I
Well,
didn't
then you
know,
should
dude.
do
I wouldn't
more
have come here.
research. Ask the fucking
That's what
waiter
I'm
or
saying.
it
waitress.
seems to be like if I go to
Oh,
Alabama,
ask a waiter.
you can smoke
Yeah.
in Alabama. You can smoke in restaurants and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it just depends on the business, like what they
Well, you can
decide.
go to a cigar bar that also serves food, and then like.
But
you're
usually they'll be
technically-
just like, yeah, it'll be just like old school. Like I went to Alabama. I didn't go to Alabama because I don't think anybody does that. But I went through Alabama, uh, and on my way to Chicago, we took the
They
long
should
way
put a
because we needed
sign
to make
that
a
says-
detour.
On the way to Chicago.
Yeah, it's not. It shouldn't be on the way to Chicago, but there were
Yeah.
certain. This was years ago, but there was some stop. We had to make some stop on the way. In Pensacola. So then once you go to Pensacola, you need to just go up through Alabama. And we stopped at a place just to get some food, and we were like fucking blown away. Like back then, I was a smoker, so we learned by then that when we go into a restaurant, we leave our cigarettes in the car. Because what the fuck, you can't smoke in restaurants. Went in there, saw a fucking like we like time warped into
Dude,
like the
smoking a doobie.
90s, and there's like this smoking, non-smoking shit, and I was like, holy shit! We ran back to our cars and got our cigarettes, and
Yeah, but
that's
why
when
would
we
you wanna
learned
smoke
that
while eating?
Alabama is still the 90s. It's still the 90s in Alabama.
Why would you want to smoke while eating though? I don't get that. Like I get it after
Oh,
eating.
I don't know.
Dude,
Well,
wait.
you
Like,
want
I
to be
used
able
to
to. You
smoke.
want to be able to. I think the idea is just you eat
Hold
and
on,
then you
hold on.
smoke, and you
Having
don't have to go
having a
outside.
cigarette while like having a steak and then having some whiskey or something. That sounds amazing.
No,
Well, you
see,
have
but
it-
you've
you
never
have it
smoked
after,
Whitey.
usually.
That's no one ever
Yeah.
does that. You don't eat while smoking. No one
You
does
can't.
that.
You
And people
can.
smoke
Crazy.
between you get your appetizers and you
That
eat
I
your
get.
bread
Yeah.
and stuff, and
What
then you
about
smoke a
after you're done
cigarette,
eating
and
when
then
you're
your
having a
steak
drink?
comes. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying. Like, I
You're just
didn't know there
you're
was.
just hanging out.
I didn't know there was a proper time to smoke and not smoke.
No,
I
it's
mean,
just
there's a
like
time where you're most likely to smoke. What are you going to smoke and then take a bite? Smoke and then take a bite?
Like-
That's weird.
yeah, it's the thing of like smoking was always the best when after a good meal or after sex or something. It's like there's something about like putting that like little period on it. Like all right.
After anything, really, like
Yeah,
anything that
after
exerts
anything.
any physical.
After
After
waking up
literally
off the
anything.
couch, it's hey, I need a cigarette.
Oh,
Dude,
the biggest for me was
Dude,
driving.
here's the thing
Driving.
though. Me sleeping on the couch and being late to you guys, like I called you or I talked to you guys pretty much immediately after I woke up. If I was still a smoker, do you think I sounded like shit waking up? Like, oh my God, dude. I used to wake up with
You know
lead
what's
in my
sad about
lungs.
Ed? This is Ed healthy. Like,
Or healthier,
this is the healthy version of the
After a good nap, no cigarettes.
Yeah. Healthier. I'm
Oh,
not healthy yet. I'm
That's
trying.
tragic. That's an American tragedy right there.
Jesus
Yeah, well,
Christ,
don't get old. Don't get old, guys.
Why-
I'm like 40
why-
years older than you.
Why'd you
Guys,
quit?
I got. I'm leaving. By the way, I'm about to go swimming. See,
Oh,
this
you're
guy's
bailing?
fucking backing out of the spot, and now he's got to stop because I'm pulling in. See, Jim, I fucking told you, dude.
No, he has to stop because you're backing in this space.
No,
like a fucking
no. Well, I am
obstacle.
backing in, but oh my god.
Yeah,
All
'cause
right,
you're an obstacle.
guys, this has been the Nothings podcast. You guys.
Oh,
are
Whitey's running out. He
I'm
doesn't
gonna go
care.
swimming. I'm going swimming.
He has the gall to say, "I don't care about the podcast." He doesn't
All
care.
right, guys, take it easy. I love you all. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
All right, later.
I don't care.